Hello, welcome back to Big Easy TV. My name is Shufflez and thank you for joining me once again. Today we're going to be doing a review slash first impression of World of Warcraft Classic. Now I first started playing World of Warcraft at the very beginning of the Burning Crusade expansion. I played it all the way through every expansion with the exception of Legion. This I'm expecting to be a lot more challenging and very reminiscent of when I first started playing 10 years ago. Nowhere near as hand-holding as it currently is, but hopefully it'll bring back some nostalgic memories. I'm going to expect that it's going to be a lot more finicky, plus I'm not playing with any add-ons or mods. This is just the pure classic vanilla experience. So without further ado, let's jump into it and roll a character. I think we'll just go with Orc, maybe a Warlock. It doesn't really matter. Let's just randomize a couple of times. That'll do. And we'll pop our name in. And in we go. This is already looking very familiar. And very different to what it is these days.
The Horde was corrupted by the Burning Legion and lured to the world of Azeroth. For generations, the Orcs made war upon the human kingdoms of Stormwind and Lordaeron. Though the Horde was ultimately defeated, a visionary young war chief named Thrall rose to lead his people in their darkest hour. Under Thrall's rule, the Orcs freed themselves from the chains of demonic corruption and embraced their shamanistic heritage. After years of wandering, the Orcs founded their own kingdom in the harsh wastelands of Durotar. Based in the warrior city of Orgrimmar, they stand ready to destroy all.
I love that you can see actual players in these intros. You can see someone trying to run up the hill there. A couple of people jumping around.
Crush your enemies, both seen and
there we are, just hanging out.
Agents of the Burning Legion still wander the land.
All right. This is okay. I think we can skip the tips. I remember pretty much how this all works. We've got a buff, a demon skin. Maybe what we'll do is just quickly set up our interface. I think we want to auto loot and some more action bars. Can I now put this up here? Yes, I can. We'll grab our Hearthstone, pop it there. Don't need an attack command. Fine. And let's go and get our first quest. It's interesting. I'm not sure, but I don't expect to be able to see. No, I can't see quest objectives on maps or anything. A character window is just the single frame. Very different to the current iteration. Let's kill 10 mottled boars and then return to this fellow. Any other quests out here? Ruzan. Bring 6 vile familiar heads. Let's have a look at our logbook. This is obviously a little high level for us. But let's jump into it and start grinding some boars. Wow, they resist our magic. We're almost out of mana. That's rather unusual for... Well, we can't equip leather because we're a cloth user. Yeah, current iterations of WoW, I don't think you could ever actually run out of mana that regenerates so quickly. But that's something I do remember, is having to eat and drink a lot in the original game. So we can get 3 Shadow Bolts out and we're basically out of mana. What does this actually do? Increase armor and restores health. Okay. So we'll grind some of these boars down. The starting area here looks very similar to what it currently does now, I'm pretty sure. It's called the Valley of Trials. Ooh, mana does not regenerate quickly at all. Might get 2 Shadow Bolts and then be out of mana this time. Oh, and that's the other thing, you have to level up your defensive skills and weapon skills. I've forgotten about that. Wonder if we can... Oh, we can view that. God. It's going to take us a while to do this at this rate. Okay. Another boar. We are gaining a decent amount of experience though. Oh, resist. That magic resist. That just does not happen in current versions of the game. Although at least we seem to regenerate health relatively quickly. Can we equip those? Yes, we can. Put our frayed gloves on. Throw out a couple of Shadow Bolts at this. And we're out of mana again. Alright, we only need 4 more. We'll get them as quickly as we can. Oh, we don't have enough mana even for a second one here. Oh gosh. Certainly the graphics are very similar to what I remember, obviously playing it at a much higher resolution than I would have originally 10 years ago. But yeah, nowhere near as sharp as the current versions, and no quest symbols above any of the things you need. No highlights or outlines. Very different. Even our skill trees, different abilities I should say. No automatic ability gains either per level. Just going to move this down a little bit. Get a little bit narrower. Get it out of our way. How many more of these do we need? 2 more. At least when we level we get all our mana back. And that's right, each time you level up it adds another 5 possible levels to be gained in any of these. We got a frayed belt, can we equip that? Yes we can. So that's a good start. Gloves and a belt to wear. Just adding some extra armor I would think. Alright, so that's all of the pigs we need to worry about. Go back and hand our quest in. Obviously we can't look at where our quest is on the minimap, which is very different. As I was expecting, very much less hand holding in this version of the game than the current iteration. I think we can sell to one of these guys, yeah. Empty out our bags because we have very limited inventory space right now. Yeah. Let's just get rid of all of that. Because I think we also need to buy our abilities, and we may get an extra spell because we've leveled up to level 2. Alright, we'll get some soft wool boots, and we'll equip those straight away. Read the parchment and speak to someone in the den.
Go forth to victory.
So we read the parchment, and that's where our quest is there. So looks like if we need to speak to someone it does pop up. There's another merchant in here. We'll just get rid of those for bag space. Warlock trainer. Beautiful. Can you teach me anything? Immolate. 10 copper. Oh, it doesn't automatically equip that to our bar either. So we'll pop Immolate down here. We'll recast our buff. Anybody else have another quest for us? Sting of the Scorpid. 0 of 10 worker tails.
What do you need? May your
Okay,
blades never
you
dull.
want... Let's just track those quests so we can see what's going on. I can't accept that quest yet. He's still grayed out. If I remember rightly, and I'm assuming that this is the same as current version. Scorpions will be around here somewhere, and the apples are just here. Wow, that's very slow opening animation there. Or cast bar, I should say. Perhaps we can intersperse these with getting the scorpions down. Alright, 3 crab apples. And we still need 10 scorpion tails. It's a lot more grindy than the current starting of a new character. It's funny, I think if this is the introduction I gave to my kids, they would not play this game. I know my eldest daughter has been playing the current version of World of Warcraft. I think she's up to level 35 or something on her mage. But if I tried to introduce her to this, I just think she would lose interest so quickly. It's because it is such a grind to get through these starting levels. Wow. This is going to take a while if I have to kill them at this rate. Oh, we didn't try a new spell. We'll have to try out a new spell. And we're poisoned. So we've got 1 tail. That's a start. I won't say a good start, it is a start. Alright, let's Shadow Bolt and then we'll cast Immolate. So Shadow Bolt does 12 to 17 damage. This does 29 damage over 15 seconds. So Immolate is much more efficient damage for mana, it just occurs over time. Alright, so I think that's going to be our go-to there for mana and time efficiency. Shadow Bolt followed by an Immolate. Obviously we cast a Shadow Bolt first because we can cast the Immolate in the travel distance that the Shadow Bolt has to travel to hit the target. Alright, we're going alright so far. We've got 3. We need 7 more. Grab an apple off this tree. We want to make our way over and talk to that guy and see what that quest is. Potentially we could also find a wand, because this is something that changed in the later iterations, that you don't equip a wand as a ranged weapon anymore as a caster. It replaces your main hand weapon, but we can use both the staff and the wand, and we can use the wand to shoot if we find one. But I'm not sure when we would find one, but... Kill Sarkoth, who I imagine, yeah, is a bit higher level for us. I think we'll need to finish a couple of quests before we take him on. Maybe we throw out a second Shadow Bolt here just to make it expedient. So we need 3 more apples, 6 more tails. We've got some pants. They are better than the pants we are currently wearing, so we'll pop them on. Let's take out this scorpion and then we'll grab those apples, so we can probably use all of our mana here, because it will regenerate while we're grabbing those apples. Beautiful. We also picked up a frayed cloak, which is extra armor again. Yeah, so these starting level grey items are just increasing our armor value. Should hopefully reduce some of the damage we're taking. Although I'm finding that we're not really sacrificing much in the way of health. I think mostly because of this demon skin that we have. Just throw it. Oh, he resisted. He resisted our magic. How are we going on our skills? Right, up to 9 in daggers and defense. Oh, that's right. I remember back in, I think it was Wrath of the Lich King, when they were phasing out these skills. There was a rush to get the achievement for a lot of people for raising your unarmed to, I think it was 400 at the time. So there was just a bunch of people, like dozens of people standing around punching these walking trees below Dalaran. Everyone trying to get that achievement. Actually don't know. No, I don't think there is an achievement system, or if there is, I don't know where to find it in this version. Oh, you didn't drop a tail for us. That's unfortunate. So we need 3 more of these. We'll probably run back and hand those quests in, because I think it'll actually unlock the next level up for us, because we're about to hit level 3, I believe. And we also want to empty out our bags because we have a quest to collect the heads of some familiars. We need 1 more apple as well. There's still 3 more tails, so the last 2 workers didn't drop anything for us, which is unfortunate. Wow, this grind is really quite repetitive, especially compared to the dynamic quests that they now have in the current iteration. I believe abilities also level up. Yeah, get different ranks of abilities in the original as well. I'm fairly certain that unlike the current version where you basically choose which specialization you want, whether it be destruction, demonology, or affliction, I want to say, you can take points from all 3, but the more points you take, the more abilities it unlocks in each of the trees. So there's a lot more variety to the way you can set your character up in this original than in the current, where you choose one of the 3 essentially, and you get a series of 10 options to choose from, no matter which spec you are. So it'll be interesting to see that. I imagine, given the rate that we're progressing, an hour probably won't be enough to even get us to that point. So we'll play an hour, and then I might. I've got no mana left. All right, let's grab this apple while we regenerate. I'll play an hour, see how far we've gotten, and potentially even just play a little bit off camera to get up there high enough to view some of those things. And I'll add that in at the end. That's actually the interesting thing, is that we don't even have a warlock pet either. I'm not sure what level we get a pet. May even involve doing a quest to get a pet. I'm certain when I first started playing this and I was trying out Shaman, you had to go and do quests to get each of your totems as well. Potentially it's the same for all the classes. I'm certain now that we've leveled up, we'll be able to grab this quest that I saw over here before. Yes, we can. However, let's go and hand in these 2 quests to start with. There are quite a few people online, which is a good sign for the game. Let's just get rid of some of the things in our inbox. Our bag.
Farewell.
Just so that we've got a bit more space.
Strength and honor.
The Sting of the Scorpid. So that's an upgrade, we'll grab that. he doesn't have another quest for us. We'll pop over and grab this quest, and then we still have to get some Vile Familiar heads, which is about as pleasant as it sounds, I would think. We're now level 3. Use performance blackjack. I think this quest is still in current version of the game, actually.
Me busy. Leave me alone.
We're gonna run around and punch these guys to wake them up, which we should be able to find a few around, and we'll head up towards where the cave we saw at the back is over here. I'm pretty sure that's where the Vile Familiars are. Any sleeping lazy peons over here? There's one.
Something you're doing? I can do that.
We'll just give you a drive-by shellacking. Let's pop that down there. And we should be able to find 5, I'm hoping. And we'll go and find those familiars, and we might even get to do the Sarkoth quest on this outing. Oh, you're not asleep. Be better if you were asleep. Here are our Vile Familiars. So let's put an end to a couple of these fellas. I probably don't need a second Shadow Bolt with that much damage already on him. We are getting slightly better with our weapon. We're doing a lot more damage than we were initially. So we got the head of one of them. We need 5 more. And we need to find 2 more of these lazy peons to kill. Not kill, to slap. We're not killing the workers, we need them. Alright, we don't want to exhaust our mana though, because we do need to fight a few more of these guys. And they're actually doing a decent amount of damage to us, even though we do regenerate relatively quickly. We are also approaching level 4 though, which is good. We don't regenerate our mana anywhere near as quickly as we'd like. There we go. We've got a shield we can't use, that's good. Right, need 3 more of these fellows. Oh, don't need you resisting my Shadow Bolts though. He's gonna cast fireballs at me, is he? That's fine. We might just pop another Immolate on you. There we go. Actually, that water could come in handy for us. Alright, another one. As long as you don't resist my Immolates, that's the main thing. That's our main damage source right now. Oh, he's gone to sleep. That's a good thing for us. So if we take care of this familiar and go and give him a bonk on the head. Maybe get that guy while we're up there. It's kind of counterproductive to go that way.
I can do that.
Guess we need to go over this way anyway, because we were going to see about getting that Sarkoth quest done while we're out here. Alright, so we need 1 more familiar. Alright. Hit him with that one, hit him with that one, and the trifecta. And then he parries and blocks us. I've only got a tiny little knife. What are we using? A worn dagger. Oh, we've got another shield. That's not helpful at all. But we have got all the heads we need. We need to find 1 more of these guys to wake up though. And we need to get Sarkoth's Claw. So there's our last lazy peon. a little bit irresponsible to run around cracking the heads of your workers, but we do what we need to do. Alright. So while we're running, just because we can, we've got nothing else to do. There seems to be a lot of running in this. I'm getting the feeling actually that we run slower than they do these days. So I'm going to head up that ramp over there. So I'm pretty sure Sarkoth is up here. There's nothing else over there. Go look at the shoulders on him. Are you Sarkoth? You are Sarkoth. Alright, let's dump all the mana we have into him basically. He resisted the first Shadow Bolt, not the Immolate or the second Shadow Bolt. So we've dumped all of our mana into him. Hopefully we'll regen enough to get a second Immolate cast off. Which we probably didn't need to. But we've got his Mangled Claw now. So we'll run back and talk to this guy lying under the tree who gave us this quest originally. And then we're going to head back to the main area over there and hand in these other two quests. Alright. Bring news to the den, which is where we're going anyway. Excellent. We're level 4 now, so maybe we can get a new ability. As long as we can afford it, yeah, we should be able to with 2 silver and 21 copper, given our first one only cost us 10 copper. As we make our run back. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling there's lots of running involved. Just quietly. Okay, we've got room if they give us rewards. Just wanted to check that because we don't have a very big backpack. Yeah.
Loktar.
Okay. Done. Bring Thazril's pick to form. I think that's in that cave that we saw back up the hill. We've got our Warlock quest to hand in. And a quest in there. Okay.
Zug zug.
Summon Imp. Speak with Zaretha Fargaze.
Strength.
I'm not sure who Zaretha Fargaze is. Oh, she's just here. Well, that's handy. Okay. Better dagger. It's fine, that works for me. Bring the Burning Blade Medallion. Okay, let's equip our dagger. And then... yeah, we got our summon, our very first summon. So now we will have a demon companion. Gosh, it's a long summon. Zorna is our imp. Okay. Defensive, your pet will only attack enemies that attack you. Yep. Alright. Aggressive. He'll attack any and all nearby enemies. Don't think we need that to be going on. So we got a new vest. Oh, we're in a tank top, are we? And short shorts. He likes to show a bit of skin, does our Warlock. Let's just empty out our bags. Do you know what we might actually do is... let's hold on to that water. You can repair my things, yeah, no worries. Demon Trainer? Oh, do you have to teach... maybe we have to teach abilities to our demon. Okay, so we've learned Corruption and Curse of Weakness. Damage caused by the target is reduced, I like that. The Corruption is a shadow damage over time ability. And Curse of Weakness we will use to stop things doing as much damage to us as possible. So do I need this? I don't know, but let's buy it. No, we can't afford it. Because we've just spent all our money on our own abilities. Oh well, no blood pact for our imp. So he has an ability already, Firebolt, which I guess just fires a firebolt. What are our two quests? The pick and the medallion. So we're going to head straight for that cave. Oh, we got nice blue socks on, do we? Oh no, they're things tied around our boots. And our short shorts. What an outfit. Oh, he's got an open vest as well with some string tying it together. Excellent. We're really the fashionista. As we make our very long way back up here. There's the cave that I was talking about. There are some enemies in between here and there, unfortunately. So let's try and avoid this one if we can. And we'll just target the ones directly in front of us. And we'll see what our imp wants to do. Apparently he doesn't do anything until it actually hits me. Okay. Although having that extra fireball whizzing in from him's got to be helpful. We can also try out our new abilities. So let's Shadow Bolt, Immolate, and then what's that one called? Corruption. So he's got 2 damage abilities ticking on him now. Yeah, they kind of melt a little bit there. So what's Curse of Weakness? Alright, let's try that out as well. I think that's just going to reduce the damage that I take. Which I'm not that worried about. Physical damage done reduced by 3. I mean, to be fair, we don't take very much damage anyway, so I probably won't use that. Because with our demon skin, we've got extra armor. And we don't take very much damage, and we regenerate health, so I'm less concerned by that. Alright, I'll just put my 2 dots on this one. And then I'll stab him while my imp fires fireballs at him. I'll try and regen some mana. Leather braces we can't use. Alright, again we'll just go with dots on this guy. So I'm ticking him for 14 a second, stabbing him, and my imp is hitting him. We are about to have an uninvited guest to our party over here. So we'll try my imp against this imp. Oh, I forgot there's no AoE looting either. You have to loot each individual enemy. Okay, let's take care of this guy. Wow, he resisted that. Okay. Alright, I won't bother recasting it at that health and with the small amount of mana we actually have available to us. Alright, we'll check in this room first. And then if memory serves, the medallion will be down that hallway there. There's our pick. Okay. Oh, we've got a patrol coming too, and I have 0 mana. Hopefully my imp can handle this one. Alright. Seems to be taking quite a chunk of damage. Jeez. Yeah, fighting more than one guy in this version of the game is definitely different. I mean, if I was starting a new character in the current version of World of Warcraft, in Battle for Azeroth, say, I'd probably just run into this cave and pull most of this stuff in one go and just nuke it down. Whereas in this, you got to be very methodical, very careful, just because things hit a lot harder, and we can't take the damage. We don't regenerate mana anywhere near as quickly. So even if I could tank the hits, there's no way I could kill more than 2 of them without running out of mana. Is that better than what we've got? No, it's worse. Alright, so we'll make our way to the back of the cave here. Fairly certain that's where we're going to find our medallion that we're looking for, the Burning Blade medallion. There we go, level 5. Wonder if we can sneak past him. Probably, but we'll have to fight this one. Oh, nice crit on the Shadow Bolt. I see, Warlock was one of the classes I know how they play, but I never really played Warlock in the original, the current version, or any of the way through. The highest I ever got a Warlock up to was about level 60, and that wasn't until much later in the expansion progression. Obviously I've said before, my main was a Fury Warrior, but anytime I was raiding or doing progression, I was a healer. I healed on a priest all the way through Wrath of the Lich King, and then a paladin through Cataclysm. Obviously I also had a maxed out Shaman and Druid healer as well, but never really a Mistweaver either. I do remember leveling my Paladin though early on in through Burning Crusade. It was not the most interesting class to level as Retribution. Luckily I was in a guild and we were doing dungeons at that level, otherwise I don't know if I could have got myself through leveling a Paladin all the way up. Just stand there, swing, stand there, swing. At least on my warrior it was, buttons to press and things to do. Just as a paladin, putting your seal on and standing there smacking the target over and over and over again. Every 10 seconds doing a Crusader strike. Alright, this is our guy here, Yarog Bane Shadow. There's probably no point doing that since he doesn't seem to want to fight me. Oh no, he does. There you go. So we've got both our dots up. He's just melting. And there's our medallion. So, I think what we'll do, because we've done pretty much everything in this starting area, we'll use our Hearthstone instead of running all the way back to the starting area, the den. And it will pop us out right here. Lovely. So we'll hand in these 2 quests.
Greetings.
I think because we're not quite at level 6, we won't be able to get anything else. Master Garden in Senjin Village. Yeah, we won't get to level 6. Do we have enough gold? We do have enough gold. We could... Hang on. Where's this quest I've got to hand in? Oh, it's over there. Actually, I'm going to run in here quickly and see about getting that Blood Pact, because we've got the gold for it now. I'll equip those though. Different shorts. That's a trainer. We want the merchant.
Speak, friend.
We need that still.
Go forth to victory.
Okay.
Speak,
I'll just
friend.
check here. Life tap. So that's our mana regen by sacrificing health. Beautiful, but not until level 6, and a rank up for Shadow Bolt. So if I wanted this grimoire, and I bought it,
For the Horde.
and I used it, where would that leave us? So he now knows how to do Blood Pact, increases party stamina by 2. Oh, okay, so he's giving me extra health and him extra health. Okay, that's good. It's not the worst use of 1 silver, although we've kind of got no money now. So even if we were going to level up off of this, I don't think we would be able to. Afford any of the abilities, that is to say. I know we just got a 1 silver 50. Maybe we would have. Anyway, we need to go to Senjin village to see Gadrin. And according to this, Senjin village is this way. I mean, the maps haven't changed. I still know where it is. It's over here. And those are the Echo Isles, although I don't think they're anywhere near as fleshed out as they are currently, because that's now the troll starting area. Trolls, I think, start here in the classic vanilla version of the game. Alright, and Mach 2 running. Something we do very well. Running, and more running. Yes, we're in Durotar. Lovely. Name for Thrall's father. What was that quest? Peon's Burden. Go to Razor Hill, which is here on our map. Still in exactly the same place it ever was. As we slowly make our way down here, this is the killer, the travel time. Yeah, this is exactly what I remember this being, you know, 10 years ago. Alright. Lots of quests. Shiny Skull, Zalazane, report to Razor Hill. So we've got 2 missions to go to Razor Hill now. 4 Makruha Eyes and Prolamucus.
How you doing, man? Be seeing ya.
Alright. There's one more quest over here we'll go and grab quickly. From La Prowltusk. And then we might leave it there for now. I will go on a little bit off camera because we've already been going for 40-45 minutes. I'll go on a little bit off camera and I'll catch up with you soon. Alright, welcome back. As you can see, I've now been playing for just under 3 hours. We finally got to level 10. It was a bit of a grind as expected, but we made it. And we're just about to go and hand in this quest and head towards Orgrimmar. So hitting level 10 has unlocked our talent tree. This is very different to what World of Warcraft is these days, where you've got the 3 different trees to pick from. And anything you put points into will advance you along that tree down to obviously your higher tier abilities and stat boosts. So I haven't really decided what tree to put points into, just because I don't know what we're gonna continue this at all. But I think when I've played Warlock before, I've always enjoyed Destruction. But I think this time we'll go Affliction. Really beef up those curses. So we can reduce the chance for enemies to resist our Affliction spells, or we can buff up our Corruption, reduce the casting time of it. It does take 2 seconds to cast right now, which is not great, but we'll pop a point into that and we'll push down this tree. See how that goes for us. So it's now a 1.6 second cast, which is nice.
Hey, how you doing?
Let's just grab that. Doesn't really matter what reward we choose, but we've got to go now to Orgrimmar and drop this off. So we've done all the quests down here in Sen'jin, all the quests in Razor Hill, I think. No, there's one quest left in Razor Hill. This one here. I'm pretty sure that's over here somewhere though, so I'll go and have a look at that shortly. But Orgrimmar, certainly the front looks vastly different to the way it looks now if you play Battle for Azeroth. And very reminiscent to me of the first time I ran here on my Orc Warrior. Definitely big changes. And I still cannot get over how slow we move. Yep, just running in. At least this bit hasn't changed, although now all the portals to the different areas are through a room down here. And Gromash Hold is right in the dead center here, which is not, if I remember rightly. I think this is it here in the Valley of Wisdom. If you were to... Yeah, I'm not even sure how to get around here. I do vaguely remember the bank and the auction houses over here somewhere. Boomstick imports, auction house, there it is, there's the auction house there. Yeah, I do. I remember hanging out in here when I was playing back in Burning Crusade and even a little bit of Lich King, although most people hanging out in Dalaran around then. I think we're going to have to go around this way actually, just to get there. I think there is a path that goes up that side, but I missed it somehow. But definitely big changes to the way the game is set up between Classic and the current iteration. Despite that, I'm enjoying playing this, but I don't think I'll be continuing on. It is bringing back a lot of memories for me, but again, I think I would miss the comforts of modern WoW if I was to play this. And yeah, I probably won't be playing too much more World of Warcraft these days anyway. I don't really have the time for it, and the problem with subscription services, if you're not using them enough to justify paying the subscription, then I wouldn't be paying it. Besides, Shadowlands is due to come out this year at some point by the end of 2020, so not sure if I'll come back to it when that releases or not. As I said, the only expansion I've missed is Legion, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see how I feel when that comes out. So yeah, it's definitely a well-made game. I mean, it wouldn't have destroyed all the competition for 15 years if it wasn't. And definitely for those people who played back at the beginning, this was a great idea by Blizzard to release this. So
Loktar, friend.
if you like World of Warcraft but you think it's gotten too easy and too handholdy, I could definitely recommend this. Being used to the modern games, it certainly feels crushingly difficult at points. I mean, just trying to deal with more than 2 enemies at this level is incredibly dangerous. Even 2 enemies can quite easily take you out. And there's no really cookie cutter spec per se. It's just going to be build your character how you want to build it to do what you want it to do. So definitely I've enjoyed playing this for the last 3 hours, 3 and a bit hours, but yeah, if you're new to the game, definitely give it a go. If you're a very old player and I mean, the good thing about this is if you already have a World of Warcraft subscription, this doesn't cost you anything extra to get. You just need an active subscription to play it. So definitely, even if you started recently in World of Warcraft and you want to see what it was like back in the old days, in quotations, some of us remember quite vividly, but it's definitely worth a look. Just don't be expecting it to hold your hand anywhere near as much as the current versions of the game. Obviously, there are mods and add-ons aplenty that can help that sort of thing. Even the quests, like just having no help whatsoever from the game in terms of quest direction or where to go, what to do. No little dots on the mini-map telling you, kill X of these to loot Y of these. Very different. I quite enjoy that, having to read your quest description and find out where you're going, but I know that's not everybody, so take this for what it is, a review by someone who played this a long time ago, has always enjoyed playing the game in all its forms, and just taking a glance back at what my memories are reminding me of. So definitely I do enjoy it. I have enjoyed playing for the last couple of hours. Don't think I will have the time to play on beyond this, but definitely a recommendation. So thank you once again for joining me. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and drop a like on the video. And we'll catch you next time.